Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. I want to thank my colleagues for their hard work on this and all our departments. Um, if you've listened to Governor Cuomo's press conferences from time to time, you keep hearing him say, I'm actually sick of him saying it, that we can't go back. We have to go forward. But it is true, right? We're not going to go back to normal anytime soon. We have to go forward. And a part of this disruption, from this disruption, can come some very positive things. We've always dreamed of a more walkable, European-like downtown, right, where there are cafes and chairs outside and people can enjoy that. And I think part of the thinking and part of where we're going is towards something like that that will enable it. And I think when we were in the throes of just normal, the way we did things with permits and those other things, it wasn't something that we thought we could do. But now that we face a new reality, it is something that requires us to think out of the box and pursue those things. So I think a lot of those things, we've been disrupted, and we need to disrupt even more to come up with creative ways, because there are businesses that are gone that are unfortunately never coming back. We've heard some of the names already. So we have to do our best to enable the businesses that do come back, that are going to be operating at far less capacity, to try and survive. And that is the reality. Restaurants, as we all know, not we all know, but I think as we've been told, they operate, and retail operates on very, very thin margins. When you take away 50% of their capacity, you're taking away their ability to survive. So I think it is so important that we have formed this committee, that we take in the collective minds of business owners. Some of us own, law firms or construction businesses, but we're not retail shop owners, we're not restaurateurs. So we really need their input to say what's going to help you, what's reasonable, what would move things in the right direction. So I think it is so key that Andrea and others are joining in this effort. And this effort, has started weeks ago. We were approached by a business owner about permits and allowing people to have curbside their parking spaces in front of the restaurant, to facilitate curbside and enabling them to block them off. We have a permitting process in advance of that. And that came from a local business owner who said, yeah, great, I'm going to open up, and then no one's going to want to come to my restaurant because the spaces in front of it are taken up, and how am I going to get my curbside in and out? We looked at that, and due to the diligence of all the board members and the departments, we have a system in place, and there are restaurants utilizing that right now. So I think this is hopefully the first of many initiatives that will take this disruption and turn it into something positive and help our small businesses survive.